Hello everyone, GregTech here. As you can see, I'm back in FTB ready for another episode. And now I've done a little bit of prep work for what I was anticipating to do today, and I've also done some changes around the house. As you can see here, I have some inverted lamps here on the floor. This is not the regular redstone lamps that you would make. These are the inverted ones. Now there's also the inverted ones from the Zycraft mod, which is the one I have upstairs, but they're kind of expensive to make. Because you need 2 glowstone and you need 4 of these blocks, whatever they're called. So it's quite it's a bit harder to make, I would say. So since I made a whole bunch of these, they only required a little glowstone dust and some bone meal and some redstone. So I made a whole bunch of them and lit up the floor. Removed the torches that were on the floor. They looked a little bit tacky, and this brightens up a lot of the room. And I've also done quite a bit of changes downstairs to pretty it up, I guess. Some marble brick floors and a bunch of lamps. Looks all clean, like a lab, instead of just done like a basement, I guess. As you can see, my lava is full. Now, this is where I'm gonna have my Industrialcraft energy production, and I already made the space above. We're going to be passing the cable to the machines. Now, also automated the system here. I wasn't sure if I should do it on camera or not, but I wanted to skip ahead over that and move on to Industrialcraft stuff. I'll quickly go over what I did though. Pretty much under here, going through here into the middle around that area, is just golden transport pipe that goes to this chest. Here's where it holds all the coal coke that's already done. I'm using the gate, the Antarctic gate, and it's set on low fuel. Now the reason for this is so that it doesn't overflow. Because if I would have it on when inventory has space, it would just kind of like pulse so quickly that it will send too many, and it will just kind of overflow. And the same case over there for the coal coke oven. So right now it has 1 stack. Once it goes under the stack, I think it's maybe around half-ish. I'm not exactly sure. I did the test. I just removed kind of like half, like that, and this gets triggered, as you can see, and starts pulsing and sending coal in there. As you can see right now, since it has over a stack, it should stop soon. There we go, and it keeps a nice little amount of coal in there. Now I'm letting it run permanently. I want to see how my coke ovens hold up to this, mainly because at 500 degrees and pretty much I don't know if the internal buffer makes any difference, but I know at 500 degrees I was scared before of letting it go to this temperature, thinking that it might have blown up. And I did read a comment, somebody saying that nothing would happen and it was a little bit more efficient, and it is. I timed it and it's about 1 minute and 20 seconds per coal coke, so it lasts quite a bit of time, mainly because this thing just didn't hold as much as I would like for these engines. Now all 3 of these are full. I don't remember if I had these already done for the last episode or not. I actually don't think there were. So I did make all 3 of them, filled them up. Pretty much this one right here to the right is just dedicated to the lasers, and these 2 left ones are for the machines upstairs. Obviously I could always reroute these as I want, as I wish. So what do I have going on over here? Pretty much Antarctic Gate's the same business. Over here is if it has items in inventory, and I'm guessing it just checks this item right here. It turns on, and as right now it's off because there's no items there, obviously, and it starts pulsating. So it just withdraws whatever items in there. And this one was the same as before, as the one of the boiler. If it's running low on fuel, I believe it's about 3/4, now that I realize how much is in here. It's about 3/4. Once it gets around 3/4, then it sends a little pulse, sends a little bit of coal coke, and stops. So it's nice. As I mentioned, the transport pipes go around this direction, or is it over here? I forgot already. Somewhere underneath the floor. So yeah, let's get right on to what I wanted to do. Oh, one more thing before. It is nighttime, but I guess you can appreciate it a little bit better since it's night. I made this road. It's very nice looking. As you can see, it has lights on the sides. The middle strip does. I didn't make it with lamps. I think it would look nicer with just the 2 outside lanes. having lights. So it lights up the whole area outside. Is I think the same radius as a regular torch, so it's kind of nice. These are the mine factories. Oh, no, I forgot the name of the mod here. Let's see if I can look it up real quick. Mine Factory Reloaded. There you go. Direwolf did a mod spotlight not too long ago, and I really like those blocks. Now they are a bit tricky to walk around because it's pretty much like walking on ice, I think. But if you get the hang of it and you know how to sprint jump, I guess, you go quite quickly actually. So I'm just gonna do a little quick demonstration before I get on with the episode. So as you can see, it's like kind of like I stop, but it kind of keep on moving. And the best way to do that is just gonna double tap forward, and you can go a lot quicker. I don't know if you guys can tell, but yeah, you can get around a lot quicker, and it looks a lot nicer than just having gravel per se or something like that. So obviously, if you get out of it, you lose the speed boost. But yes, I also made a double fence because the cows were getting out. And but yeah, let's see. Let's remove this thing from here. There you go. Eat up some meat, some steak, and get on with the rest of the episode. Now, I cooked up some refined iron in anticipation. I did use a little bit of rubber for the road. Surprisingly, it's quite cheap to make the road. As long as you have plenty of stone to make the stone bricks, you don't need that much rubber. As you can see, I only used about 12 rubber to make all that, and I still had a little bit left over. So it was pretty good, pretty cheap, and it looks nice. So yeah, win-win situation. Now, to make the industrial craft stuff, first I need a place to store the energy with an MFE. 2 times insulate gold cable, energy crystals, and a machine block. That shouldn't be too hard to make. Let's grab some refined. Actually, I'm going to grab the full stack because I'm going to be needing a little bit of that. I'm going to grab some gold. Hopefully, I don't need more than that because, yet again, I'm a little bit short in gold. What else do I need? Oh, obviously the rubber. And yeah, let's grab. Now for this, I'm going to start finally using the rubies. Because for those that don't know, with GregTech, you can use rubies instead of diamonds for energy crystals, and you can use the blue ones, the sapphires, for the Lapitron crystals. I don't think you can do that without GregTech installed. I think that's part of the GregTech system. So if you're under the Direwolf or some other mod pack that doesn't have GregTech, you won't be able to. At least as far as I know. Maybe it's a config file and you guys can change it manually. But yeah, it's a pretty nifty thing. You can save a lot of dimes that way, especially since they're a little bit harder to come by. At least I've noticed a little bit harder than in the Direwolf series. I don't know if it's mod related or not. Let's just quickly make some cable. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Try to be as efficient as possible with the rubber. I don't want to waste too much of it. And I need a machine block now. Let's do that. Make sure I don't make too many of them. Shift click and make a mess. Right, so let's just get all these energy crystals. I believe there's something along these lines. Now I'll skip over trying to make just a bad box because it doesn't make any sense to make a bad box, especially since you can't upgrade it to the MFE. And with the MFE, on the other hand, you can upgrade it to MFSU. So it just makes sense if you have the material to go straight to MFE. Now I need the geothermals. I don't know how many I'm going to make to begin with. I just want to see how much, what kind of materials I have here. I need a few empty cells. That's not too hard to make. Refined iron and glass. Actually, glass. How am I doing for glass? I have 20 here. Not much here left. So I'm a bit short in glass. Oh, there's a bit here, but not much. I wonder if that's going to be enough. well, I'll make the rest. I want to convert some of this gravel to sand, and hopefully that's clay. Alright, hold on. See what can I do with, nope, not that, gravel. Clay into gravel, dirt into gravel. How about sand? Where did I see sand? Unless I have to convert it first into dirt and then dirt into sand. I did see it somewhere. I wonder if I'm just wrong. Hold on, let's see. This all converts into sand. I can convert all glass into sand, sandstone into sand, and grass blocks into sand. But I could have sworn I saw that somewhere. Because I can convert into dirt, but and then that back into gravel. That's not what I want. I'm already wasting too much time here. Alright, I'm hoping that I'm probably missing something. I overlooked it. I could have sworn I saw it before. I guess not. I think maybe cobblestone into... I just want to try something out real quick here. If I convert cobblestone maybe into... Well, that goes into flint. That's all I want. You know what? I'm going to stop wasting time. So let's just move on with the rest of the episode. Hopefully I have enough glass there. I'll have to figure out how it is that I could use a minium stone to make sand later after the episode. So I need geothermal generators and just regular generators. So I need I guess I could use a furnace. This iron furnace is regular iron, but that's 8 iron. I could use a furnace and save a little bit of iron that way, and I could use a bit of tin. Yep, I need a bit of tin for those batteries. I need to make a few cables as well. Just grab a few things from all the chests everywhere. Copper. Yep, there you go, some copper. So let's make a bunch of cables first, and let's do about half. There you go. Hopefully I have enough rubber here. Alright, I don't want to waste all my rubber straight out of the bat here. Hopefully I have enough to get me an extractor, and that way I can use the rest of the sticky resin for that. Right, so let's make a few batteries. Hopefully I have enough to make 4 of these. I don't know why I just switched on my stake with it for that. And 4, whatever, 5. And recover a bit of those materials. That's as far as that. Now with the cobblestone, which I have some laying around, I need to make 4 of these. There you go. And then a machine block. There you go. Perfect. Just make a few geothermal generators for now, at least to get me going. Should be more than enough to fill up an MFE, at least in the beginning. And some glass now. You know what, I just put it here in the buffer. Little lag spike there. I still need to make the tin cans, or cells, or what they're called. There you go. split those up. And there we have it, geothermal generators, perfect. I do want to go straight and make some glass fiber cable instead of a regular cold cable, because I would eventually just phase them out and upgrade them, and then I would just have cold cable wasted. Now if I use silver, I'll get 6 of these. But if I use electrum ingots, I get 8 of these. Now, since I'm not sure how smart that would be, because I do need silver, I believe, and gold to make electrum. So let's see here. An induction smelter. It doesn't show up here for some reason. I do know that if you combine those two, I get some electrum. I don't know how many though. It's an alloy smelter. So I'm guessing somewhere along this line. So I get 2 per. So I guess I do save a little bit of gold. What the heck? I'm gonna use the electrum. Where is it? Electrum ingots. There we go. To make the glass fiber cable here. And just glass. Do I have enough glass? For now I do. Alright, let's see. I'll make 2 of these sets, so that should get me 16 for now. Hopefully that's enough. But otherwise I can just make a little bit more. 16. Good. Let's go downstairs and need some liquid ducts as well. Probably some shorten that as well. Just copper and hardened glass. Do I have any hardened glass laying around? Glass viewers from the tanks. Don't see any hardened glass. Let's grab some obsidian and some lead to make some hardened glass here. I think it's obsidian and lead, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see what it makes here. Yep, alright, so I'm just going to let that go for a while. I wonder if I'm just making too much. So I'm just going to draw 9, just in case I need to use it for something else. And should have some more obsidian laying in a chest somewhere. Right, that's where the pipe, the liquid duct will be coming out of through the valve over there. And I guess I'll set the MFE right here. I guess I'll put it against the corner for now. Oh, I should probably make myself an Omni wrench now that I have EU and MJs. But right, let's see. I guess I can just run the liquid duct from underneath. That shouldn't be so bad. Right, so I'm just gonna put these up against the wall here. There you go. So as soon as that gets any sort of oh crap, this pick is too strong. There we go. I'm glad it wasn't the valve that it destroyed, because else I would have just lost a bunch of it. So I just gotta be careful where I destroyed these things, because they're pretty fragile, I guess. Now the input, I'm guessing, is there. Forget where the face is, and I can already tell that I'm probably not gonna have enough cable here, but I'm hoping that I do. Where is the hardened glass? There it is. Needs one more. Sure. Send one more in there for a little bit more hardened glass. Some copper. Go. should be more than I need. Yeah, beaver though. There you go. Should be set now. Now, somebody asked me in the comments if they wanted a world download, and I usually do a world download at the end of the series, but I don't know. Why can't I put it? I have to put it there. Do I even need it? Hold on. I might not even need. No, I do need it. I remember I used one over there, so I definitely have one to put one there, I guess. And I definitely need to get some EU going because my pick, as you can tell, it's a bit. It's an orange side. It's almost heading to red. Wouldn't call it the danger zone just yet, but it's not looking so good, and I'm afraid to break it. To be honest, I really want to hold on to it, and I need to get an anvil. And to be able to make an anvil, I need a compressor now because of GregTech. I can't make a iron block without a compressor, so that's a bit of a pain. Let's get this on. There we go. Set some lava here. Things should be turning on any second now, I think. Should be turning on. Or is it just warming up? What's going on here? Oh, I think I plugged this thing the wrong way, didn't I? And I can't use this wrench now. So I'm going to quickly make myself an Omni wrench. I'm already almost 22 minutes in. I do have some light gray wool that I got from a sheep outside. And I believe that's the next step up for the minium stone. I have a mess in my inventory already. What is going on in the minium stone? Could have sworn you can change wool, the color. Is there something going on with this thing? That seems to work. Why isn't this working? Dang it. Always having some random issues that shouldn't happen. Light gray wool, medium stone. Is it really because it's on the left side? Nope, that didn't do it. 35.8. 35.8. That's it. Why doesn't it work? Shit. So annoying. Sign dye. Oh, that famous indigo flower that I had to search halfway around the world in the Direwolf series. And I don't know why this is not working. Great. So I guess I could connect it in the other slot here, and then just like spin it around at a later date. So yeah, that's filling up. It's working now. It's already about 10,000 EU. Yep. So that's going pretty quick. Setup is complete. It's not that advanced, but it's a start. At least my first few EU generated, and covered a few of the changes around the base. And yeah, I'll set the world download. But I'm not sure how often I'll be doing those. Mainly because I do want to keep this series going for longer, I guess, than the previous series. But so it doesn't make sense to wait all the way to the end. I guess if you guys want to play around with what I've made here, would be nice. Where the hell are these mobs? Are they upstairs? I don't know where the hell they are. I'm just making all this noise. But yeah, so I'll set up the world download. I'll put a link, obviously, like always, in the description. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. Till next time, bye.